Morning folks, just a few, I suppose we could call them scummy light infantry bow. Nothing much to them. I've undercoated them, I've just started. So I'm thinking I'm going to get on with these because I do need a lot of archers and half a dozen will be enough to paint up for now. So I'll get on with these and make some progress. Okay, so what I've basically done now is added various Army Painter washes and shades from the, what have I used? I've used soft tone, I've used mid brown, I've used strong tone, I've used, yeah, strong tone there. What have I used? The red and the red tone. So we've got a dark brown with various shades. It doesn't look much at the moment, but hopefully when I make some more progress it'll start to look like something. Right, so I'll crack on now with, I think, maybe use some different colours now to plot and see where we're going. Back in a tick. There we go, that's our band of villains, up to almost the finishing stage. I've just put a stain of varnish on, let that dry, then I shall put the metallics on, and I've got to add some nice white feathers, but they're looking nice and grotty, which they should do. That's the effect I was going for. So right, I'll get them dry. I'll get that dry and then I'll add a matte varnish before I base them up. There we go, all ship shape finished, based up and varnished. So next step we'll be putting, I'll just turn these around a bit, putting some sand and glue on the figures or on the bases. This will be standard brown 3 dry brush flock and tubs. So I'm going to get on with that next once these are dry in about another half hour or so, and get these finished. So back in a tick. Right, well while the back 6 figures are drying, I had a look in the box and see what was ready to go with them, and I picked out another 6. So I feel like painting another 6 to make up a 12-man unit. So what I'm going to do is paint those up, let the back 6 that are finished continue to dry, and then I'll have a 12-man unit finished rather than 6 painted, which I can't use. At least the 12-man unit I can use. So I'm going to start all over again almost. Back in a tick. Right, that's the next 6 up to the almost finished stage. Not hard when you're working on nice figures like these. I think I've got a mixture of figures here. I recall this is, at the end here is an Essex Lombard, I think. That's a War Games Foundry, and that I think is Warlord Games. Yeah, Warlord Games. Foundry at the back, Warlord Games, Foundry, and Warlord Games. So mixture of 3 manufacturers that look pretty good together. Anyway, I say the back 6 were finished yesterday, and this morning I'm just finishing off these, or starting and finishing. I'm now going to put the stainer varnishes on, various stainer varnishes on, bit of trim then on the cloaks, and then what I'm going to do, the flights on the arrows, and then matte varnish them down and base them up. Right, I'll get on and come back to you. Right, there we have it. That's the other 6 all finished. Just varnished them and stuck them onto the MDF bases I'm going to be using. Looking obviously very similar to the previous, or the first 6 I did. I think these are going to be a Germanic force now. Using the Germanic army. Very sort of earthy colours, lots of browns and beiges, etc., with a bit of bright trim. But yeah, that's what we've got to. Right, so what I'll do is I'll now get them sand and glued, brown, 3 dry brushes, flock and tufts, and then come back for a final roundup. Okay, all finished, all ship shape, flocked and tufted. What I've done is put at the back here some of the shades I used. What I tried this time was my basic brown undercoat, and I thought let's try some different shading. So I went from, these are all Army Painter, flesh wash, mid brown, soft tone, strong tone, a red tone and a green tone. obviously the green tone on green items, red tone on which was mainly trousers, and then bits of trim. Majority of the colours were the browns, excuse me, flesh washes, mid brown, soft brown, soft tone and strong tone, just to see how it would really work. Not too bad, it's probably too dark. I mean, I can see the shading here, but you probably can't. I don't know if it shows up so well, but yeah, it's a good experiment. The things where I've done in the lighter browns, I think that was a khaki. Oops, I think it was a khaki brown on the trousers, and that had a khaki brown there on the sleeves of this figure. But yeah, just a mix of browns to try and mix up the colours a bit. That one obviously had the green tunic, that shows there, doesn't it? Yeah, green tunic. I had the green wash on, and then the others are just brown tunics. The cape on that was one of the browns. I did the not mid brown, what's it called? Can't find the colour now, he says. Leather brown, that's it, that was a leather brown, then with the wash on. So quite a lot of shades can be realised, obviously, by using these quick shades at the back. These I think now are going to have to be early German, for my Germanic army. I don't think they fit too much, or would fit in well with other armies. Could probably use it as some scummy types for the Byzantines, but I think the more Germanic looking, so that's where I plan to place them. But if I need 12 light infantry bow, I shall know where they are. Anyway, I'll take some stills and put those on. Thanks a lot, and bye for now.